Okay, so this is how we are subtracting polynomials. That whole adding the opposite thing that it talks about on top is not really how you guys did it with Mrs. Burr. So we're going to do it this way. So when we have a minus, when we have this minus in between, we need to distribute the -1 to everybody here, okay? So this first thing, notice there's nothing in front of these parentheses, so there's nothing to distribute. So I'm just going to rewrite 17x squared plus 7x minus 14. Okay, now I'm going to distribute. I'm going to distribute -1 times -6x squared. Negative times negative makes positive 6x squared. Then I'm going to do -1 times -5x. Again, negative times negative is positive 5x. And then -1 times -18 is going to change that to positive 18. Okay, so now I got to find my like terms, right? So 17x squared, I'm looking for other x squared terms. And I see one here at positive 6x squared. So 17x squared plus 6x squared makes 23x squared. And now I'm going to look for the x's. So positive 7x plus 5x. Positive 7 plus 5 makes positive 12x. If you're not very good at your signed number stuff, use your calculator. Okay, and then I have -14 plus 18. -14 plus 18 is positive 4. So that's my final answer. Okay, so we're going to distribute the negative sign. So again, I have a -1 here, nothing in front here, so I just rewrite that as -18x squared plus 4x minus 16. Now distribute. -1 times 15 is -15x squared. -1 times positive 4x is -4x. And -1 times -13 is positive 13. So now I'm going to put my like terms together. So -18 and -15. Put that in my calculator because those are pretty big numbers. The calculator will tell me it's -33x squared. So positive 4x minus 4x, those two are going to make 0. So cross them out. And then I have this minus 16 and this plus 13. That'll make -3. Okay? All right, 2 more examples. I have a 1 here, -1 there. So notice nothing in front of the first one. So that's just going to be 14x squared plus 13x plus 12. You might be asking, what's the point of the parentheses then? I said just to make it a trinomial, so don't worry about the parentheses. This week we're going to have numbers in front, like 2x will be in front, but that's not today. All right, so then -1 times 7 is -7x squared. -1 times -20 is positive 20x. And -1 times positive 4 is -4. So now combine my like terms. 14 minus 7 is 7x squared. Positive 13 plus 20 are both positive, so that's going to be positive 33 or plus 33x. And then positive 12 minus 4 would be positive 8. Okay? All right. And last but not least, I still have a 1 here, right? The first one doesn't have anything, so I'm just going to rewrite it. 19x squared minus 9x minus 16. Distribute the -1. So -1 times 5 is -5x squared. -1 times positive 12 is -12x. And -1 times -7 is positive 7. So now I have 19x squared minus 5x squared. 19 minus 5 is 14x squared minus 9x minus 12x. Those are both negative signs, so if you put it in your calculator, you would end up with negative 21x. And then I have negative 16 plus 7. They're opposite signs. That's going to be negative 9 or minus 9. Hope this helps.